Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is 17 December 2025 and we are breaking down the full post-market review. That is Nifty, Sensex, breadth, institutional activity, Rupee action, big stock movers like Meesho and major business news impacting markets. So let's just dive in. Starting with headline numbers. The Indian benchmarks ended mostly lower on Wednesday. The Nifty 50 closed at 25,818, down roughly 41 points. The BSE Sensex finished at 84,559, declining just over 120 points. This marked the third consecutive day for weakness as investors remain cautious amid global macro uncertainty. Despite some early buying interest, profit booking and mixed global cues drove selling pressure into the closing session. Now, when we look under the hood at market breadth, it tells a slightly different story. In the Nifty 50, 25 stocks closed higher and 24 stocks closed in red, barely tilt positive, but breadth skewed weak overall. On the broader NSE universe of 3,224 stocks traded today, we saw 1,054 advancing, 2,083 declining, 47 stocks hitting 52-week highs, 152 stocks touching 52 weeks low, 65 hitting upper circuit, 65 hitting lower circuit. This tells us more stocks are slipping than rising, a sign of market distribution. Now, let's look at institutional flows. FIIs were net buyers to the tune of about 1,449 crores. DIIs were also net buyers around 587 crores today. While this shows some underlying confidence, flows are not aggressive, implying participants are still watching the macros closely before committing. Now coming to the currency market. Inflation and currency dynamics were a key theme today. The Indian rupee strengthened sharply against the US dollar, finishing near 90.3. This came after heavy interventions from the RBI, producing its largest single-day intraday gain in 7 months, a major development for exporters and global investors. Now, let's talk about top movers. Shriram Finance led the Nifty gainers, rising nearly 1.9% on strong stock-specific flows. Max Healthcare was one of the key laggards, sliding 3.9% on sector weakness and broad selling pressure. And a big highlight today was Meesho. Meesho hit an upper circuit, jumping roughly 20% as sentiment turned bullish around this mid-cap growth story. So, here is what else moved markets today. SEBI met and approved multiple important regulatory reforms, including changes to mutual fund fee structure and stockbroker regulation, boosting long-term structural confidence. And Park Medi World shares debuted weak on the bourses, settling below IPO price, a cautionary sign for newer listing. Now, Mizuho Financial Group's strategic investments in Avendus Capital highlights sustained foreign interest in India's financial service sector. And on the global cues, mixed US jobs data kept traders guessing on the next Fed moves, feeding into risk of sentiment here. Now, looking at the bigger picture, markets are showing consolidation after recent volatility. The decline is not panic selling, it's a healthy pause with selective profit booking. Sentiment remains cautious, broader markets lean softer, but institutional support and macro policy actions like RBI interventions are stabilizing forces. So, that wraps up today's post-market report. Drop your comments below on what you're watching for tomorrow's trading session. We will see support around 25,700 on Nifty or continuation lower. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for daily market breakdowns. Akash Bacha, SEBI registered research analyst and founder at Wealth Origin. Dhanyavad.